What's up, Not So Pro Nation? We're back with another freaking podcast, you guys. Today, we are talking about what you guys like, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to be featured on this year's Hard Knocks. It is going to be awesome. There's a lot to look forward to, and we're going to let you know exactly what to look forward to. So go ahead, take a seat, grab your hot fries, and enjoy. All right.
Nice. Never gets
Woo, man. I believe you said, Reed, that you said it's raining all over Texas today.
Yeah.
Dude, it is just getting really bad outside here. It started off kind of, a little drizzle here and there, and now it's getting pretty bad. Anissa went ahead and texted me and said it's supposed to hail. That's scaring me because I already have a lot of hail damage on my vehicle. Again, dude, that's enough, man. I'm tired of here in San Antonio. They call it hail season. It's hail season. What the heck is hail season? I had no idea what that even existed before I moved over here.
It does not.
It does not. It doesn't exist.
No.
We are barely 2 minutes in. Reed's already feeling feisty. I like it.
Well, Reed, so far in the year, this hail season.
Yeah.
I've been hit 3 times with hail. So.
We've been hit twice. So
you've been hit twice?
Yeah.
Well, trust me, this is not fun. I don't like it. I hate it. But hopefully you guys have a carport, garage, or a tree, right, Vince? To store your car under. Oh man. Okay, guys. So we have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot. Tomorrow, we have a huge day for sports. Tomorrow's the first game for the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns, baby.
Go Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks against the Suns. That's going to be fun.
Go Suns. Said go Suns. Go Suns. I got the Suns.
Go Bucks.
Yeah. Bro.
Okay. Do you think the Suns actually have a chance?
Yes.
So
you think they have a chance? I think they have a chance if Giannis doesn't play.
No. If Chris Paul's healthy and Devin Booker is doing the same thing he's been doing for the past 3 years, they have a chance.
Did you see the way Chris Paul got pushed?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that was bad. Dude, he got. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's not going to be able to do State Farm commercials for a while.
Who was the guy that pushed him?
I forget his name. He's not even worth mentioning. Patrick Beverley, yeah.
He's a sore loser, man. That's because that guy played hard.
That guy's always had a history of being that type of player. So,
yeah.
Juan Antonio Bravo says Bucks in 6.
The sweeping.
Hey, can we give this guy a shout out, man? This guy's always here in our podcast.
Yeah,
always
bro,
here.
Loves it. He's always on time, ready to show.
He's always on time. Mm-hmm. He has a schedule set. I'm pretty sure he pushes his relationship to the side, pushes his family to the side because he knows that we're on every Monday at 6 o'clock. That's right, you guys. Smack that like button, subscribe button, whatever you guys want to do. But he is saying Bucks in 6. I think that's pretty realistic, though. I don't think in 4. Then it's not going to be a sweep.
If Giannis plays, it's going to be a lot harder for the Suns to win.
Yes, if he plays. I don't think he's going to play this first game, kind of like what Vince and I were talking about earlier. But he did play this last game. But, I mean, that guy's a freak. He's a Greek freak, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Also, tomorrow in the sports industry, if you guys are hungry for some football, keep on waiting. But we are going to give you a taste of some players. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, arguably the top 2 quarterbacks in this league. Mm-hmm. They are playing head-to-head golf tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You have the reigning losers, Tom Brady and
Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson. I lose track sometimes, you guys. Phil Mickelson. That's because we literally just talked about this. Yeah, Tom Brady, Phil Mickelson. When the last time they played against Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods. Tom Brady had a freaking digger of a shot to chip it into the hole. It was amazing. It was on ESPN, not top 10. It was awesome. So they're playing up against Aaron Rodgers and none other. If you guys know anything about the golf world, DeChambeau. Some people hate him. The rest of you guys love him. I, for one, I'm very intrigued at how he plays golf. That guy launches the ball. He's known for driving the heck out of it. Reminds me of myself whenever I go out there to the golf
True.
course.
Oh,
Yeah, I smack the heck out of that ball, man. I green them balls every par 4, baby.
I could
That's
barely
right.
get him past the girls' tees.
Yeah. Oh man, but that's gonna be awesome. That is tomorrow at 5:00. And trust me, you guys, I know it's golf. Why would I want to watch that? It's actually very entertaining when it comes to these football players playing because they don't know how to play golf, or most of them do not know. We do know that Aaron Rodgers has been practicing. You know, he just redeemed his membership at Green Bay Country Club. So
Don't think he's visited, but yeah.
hey, he's putting some practice in.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
in football, but in golf he is.
Yes.
So he's in golf shape. So hope you guys are excited to see. Honestly, I think he's just gonna be just like DeChambeau. He's gonna bomb the heck out of that ball. With the arm that he has, he's gonna bomb it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be Team Dingers right there. Team Dingers, the Dinger Committee.
I think it's so cool because they talk a lot of trash like live on TV, and then they make bets, and all the money that they make like betting each other. I think the commentators even bet with the guys. They all goes to charity. I think last year they had almost like $20 million go to charity. So it's pretty awesome.
Wow.
So it's gonna be super funny, super awesome. Hopefully Tom Brady redeems himself, like AJ said.
Yeah, now we should put up a bet here.
Come on, Reed, bet me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, on the Bucks, the finals. I bet you.
Okay.
Nice, cool. A golf. Okay. Oh, you know
No,
what?
go ahead. No, make your bet about the basketball.
It's better golf because it's our favorite QBs going one-on-one.
Go ahead, make a bet about
So
whatever.
I bet you Tom Brady comes back. He smokes Aaron Rodgers and DeChambeau.
Okay.
Smokes him out of the water. Chris, $20 bill.
$20?
A $20.
I'll take that. Aaron Rodgers is the favorite, so.
You see, I would go with Team Aaron Rodgers, but Phil Mickelson, he just won a championship at the age of 51. The age difference is huge. Phil Mickelson is 51 and DeChambeau's 27. That is huge. But you know what? When it comes to golf, it's all mental, man. It's all mental. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, I want to get in some of that action too. I think next time I'll probably wear some golf clothes just to celebrate. But it's super fun, guys. I highly recommend watching it. But I know what you guys are here for. I know what you guys want to listen to. You guys want to talk about them boys. Let's talk about them Cowboys. Let's talk about it. We're kind of forced to. It is considered the desert of the NFL right now. There's no news, no anything going on. But you know what? It was just announced that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be presented in Hard Knocks. This is going to be pretty cool. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I think Vince called it, or one of us. We all knew it. I mean, it's all.
Vince didn't call it.
It was Reed.
It was you, Reed?
Reed was
Nah. Oh, yeah, I did call it.
Oh, now he wants to take credit.
I think so.
Every chance he gets to win, he has to win.
Yep, I won.
All right, you guys. So Hard Knocks, if you guys do not know what it is, I believe it started in 2001. It's where they view a team in their preseason, look at all the rookies. You get to see people who get cut, see people who make it, see a little bit of their life story, and you guys get to watch the preseason games as it goes. So it's really awesome, super cool. I think the last one I saw was the Bengals, just because the rest of the years I didn't have HBO, but I do have HBO this year, just so I can keep you guys informed what's going on. I do it for you guys. All right.
Yeah.
My pockets do it
Part
for
of the
y'all.
job.
Thank you. But yeah, no, this is going to be super awesome. The last time they were shown in Hard Knocks was in 2008. Did you know that?
I did not. That's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they've actually been in Hard Knocks 2 times before this upcoming Hard Knocks series. So they've been in 2008, and the other one they were in 2002, the second ever Hard Knocks. And in 2002, they went 5-11.
Ooh.
Yeah. In 2008, they went 9-7.
Ooh.
Both times missing the playoffs.
Yep.
Both times. But I feel like this is a different setting for them because they don't have a bad team. They had an injured quarterback last year, so they're coming back. with an elite team. But can history repeat itself for the third time where they miss the playoffs again?
No, they're gonna make the playoffs.
They're making. Oh, you had that bet where you have the Cowboys winning that division.
I haven't bet with anybody yet, so if anyone wants to bet with me, that'd be great because I will bet Chris $50 that the Cowboys will take the division.
Gabe, you're gonna be broke by the end of this year.
I'm gonna be rich because that's how confident I am in the Cowboys. That's how confident I am in my hands and my bets. And I bet the Cowboys are gonna win the division and they're gonna go to the postseason. I guarantee it. I'm not Joe Namath this. I guarantee it. They're gonna win. I promise you. If anyone wants some money or wants to lose some money, let me know because I'll take that bet any day.
Damn.
Hey, you're lucky Israel's not here.
He's
never mind. He's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Where's my man, Mr. B? Mr. B will take that up.
I know, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Woo. Okay. So if anyone wants to take that bet up with Gabe, saying that the Cowboys are not going to win their division, that's $50 straight on the line. We do not promote gambling here. It is just a friendly wager. That $50 will be transitioned into gift card, etc. I'm just trying to cover myself here for the podcast, Gabe. They already putting so much work on me, man. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we're not gambling. We're not doing that. Just friendly bets. I'll talk. We're all talk, guys. Okay. So yeah, they both missed the playoffs for both times when they were in Hard Knocks. I think it's going to be super cool to see them now. And I already know I can hear all the Cowboys fans. I can hear them all. I hear it. Oh, Dak looks great. He's doing awesome. He is back. Dak is back. Dak is back. Oh,
It's gonna be trending on Twitter.
It's gonna be trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
Look at the Ewok, man. Oh, geez, man, he's fit. He lost so much weight. His tattoo, you could actually like it wraps around his stomach instead of. It's awesome, man. Feed him. He looks awesome. That looks awesome. Oh. That was weird. That might be the thunder outside. I don't know. It might be me. I just might be too hyped. But you know what, guys? Those are not the people to look out for because what you see in preseason is not what you're going to see in the NFL. I can guarantee it. In the preseason, in the first two quarters, the Niners demolished the Chiefs in 2019. Totally demolished them, right? With Jimmy G playing and Patrick Mahomes playing the first couple of seasons, and they ended up winning the game. The Chiefs went almost undefeated, or not undefeated, but they just tore everyone up that season. So, I mean, it's never what it seems, is what I'm trying to say. But the person to look out for is Micah Parsons, the first round draft pick to replace or to start to lead your linebacker core. That is the guy to look out for. If he is not successful, you guys got to be worried. You guys have one hell of an offense, but that defense is. You don't know. You don't know what's going to look like.
Yeah.
They got rid of Cheetah. We just found this out the other day. They got rid of Cheetah Bay Awuzie. He went to the Bengals. That leaves their defensive back a little weak. But I think everybody's excited about the Cowboys because it's Jerry's world. They got the stadium. They got the field. They got, Frisco wrapped around their finger. That's where the stadium's located at, if I'm not mistaken. And, it's the Cowboys. They just bring attention. So
They do.
I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be fun. And then, of course, last year, obviously what AJ said, the unfortunate season. So they have a lot on their shoulders.
Unfortunate for them.
Yeah. They have a lot on their shoulders. And we'll see if they're able to bounce back and make a push towards the postseason because everyone's expecting them to.
Not with the Washington Sandcastles there.
They are the talk, though. Those Sandcastles have been on ESPN all week. I think it was last week, if I'm not mistaken. They are the team to watch and the team to beat, according to the pro guys, because we're not so pro.
Yep. Yeah. My thoughts on it. I'm excited about it. The Cowboys are a fun team to watch. They're crazy. You never know what's going to happen. One thing I find funny about the whole thing, this is their third time being on. In each of those 3 times, it was their first year of eligibility to be on the show. And Jerry just says, "Yep, I'll do it." While other teams are just like, "No, I don't want to do it. We don't want this job. We don't want this responsibility, all this attention." And Jerry Jones he loves it. So I find that really funny. I think it's going to be a good show to watch. I do see it not being good for the Cowboys, just on the thought of Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, he was a Packer head coach for a long time. He does not like the media presence. So I'm interested to see how that goes with all the cameras every single day and all training camp. I mean, hopefully it goes well for them. But, yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with you, Reed. I want to see that interaction between Jerry Jones and McCarthy. Like, I want to see who's going to be the guy who's in the camera's face all day, every day. Because, they always want to go after the coach and see what the coach is doing different to make their team come up. But, with Jerry Jones having his little hands in this Hard Knocks season, there's going to be something.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be like that guy from Scary Movie. And put his little hand in the mashed
Strong hand.
Yeah, strong hand. Yeah, but no, I'm excited. I just love Hard Knocks in general, whatever team it is. I love to see those guys' stories, and you really hope that some people either make it on that team or get picked up by another team because it's just dives into their lives like no other. So it's a cool show, whether it be the Cowboys. My favorite one was the Texans one with J.J. Watt. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
That one was a good one. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think everybody should be excited for it if you're a football fan.
Oh, yeah. But get ready to be in your feels if you do watch it. You do witness a lot of great stories. And at the end of the day, a business is a business. So when those players that you when you get attached to, when they get cut, that's just hard, man. It's hard. And a lot of the times they don't get picked up. But here, okay, going back to what we're talking about right now, I do not believe in that coaching staff. I don't.
Whoa.
I don't. That was one of the biggest problems last season. They didn't. The players did not grow that respect for McCarthy. Yep. I'm excited to see how the players respond to him now, especially with Dak coming back. You got your veterans coming back. You should have leaders. It's hard to point out the leader in that group. It kind of is. You can tell they all have potential to be leaders, but I don't see anyone being that leader and saying, hey, this is how we're doing things. This is our goal. Let's go achieve it. And McCarthy, I feel like that coaching staff, I just don't believe it. He had it easy before. He had Aaron Rodgers. That guy is a leader. That guy is the player. That guy is a game changer. So he is really being tested here. And if he doesn't have a successful season, he's out of here.
That's a really, really excellent statement that you made there. That makes a lot of sense because you are right. There is no one there to back up the players, back up the coaching staff, and no one has the sense to make take responsibility for what's going on. So I think that's an excellent point. It's either going to come down like a castle or it's going to stay up and they're going to win some games.
Yeah. I agree with about everything you say, AJ, but do you really think that McCarthy might be in hot seat this year, even after how long Jerry Jones kept her on? What's his name? Garrett? That's his name?
See, that makes it hard to believe.
Yeah.
But if the Cowboys are unsuccessful this year, I'm talking about getting third in their division. That's unsuccessful.
Okay.
Then Jerry Jones looks really bad. He looks really bad. And you know him. He's going to be the one in front of the cameras. He likes that. It's his team. It's basically his city. He wants every part of it. That's him. That's what he wants. And it's not that, you say, oh, Jerry Jones, oh, I'll do it. It's not whoever outbids or whoever, has the most muscle to have the most pull in the NFL. It goes on votes. And for the NFL, that is going to benefit them the most since they are the most viewed team, bringing a lot of revenue for them. And like I said, the NFL are trying to make moves. They are going to have their first game in Germany this year. That's going to be awesome.
It is. That's awesome.
That's going to be awesome. So congratulations to the NFL, but yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. that is what I'm looking forward to, is seeing how the players respond to the coaching staff. Because it's not just McCarthy. You got a whole staff out there, and they all had trouble.
That's true. Hopefully in the next 10 years, we could get Hard Knocks San Antonio Coyotes. You know what I mean? That would be so awesome. I love the NFL.
Coyotes. Yeah. But I don't know. What are you guys looking forward to? Who are you guys going to look at during Hard Knocks?
I'm going to look at Jalen Smith.
Oh,
he's supposedly the leader of that defense. He's the best linebacker there. A couple of months ago, I think a month ago, they had rumors about trading Van Der Esch and maybe even Jalen Smith to beef up the defense a little bit. But that linebacker core is probably arguably one of the best linebacker cores in the NFL. So I think I'm going to look out for him, see what he does to step it up this year. Every year he always tries to step it up. And this guy has a fantastic story. If you don't know his story, come out of college. Unfortunately, as soon as he stepped on the NFL field, he tore his ACL. He was out for 2 years. He was a first-round pick, if I'm not mistaken. And now he just shreds defense. He gives 100% every play, and he has a voice on that team. So I think this year he has to step it up even more, which is hard to do when you're already a big figure on the defense. So that's what I'm going to look out for, the best linebacker on the Cowboys, Jalen Smith, right there.
Yeah, that's going to be a good combo. Jalen Smith and Micah Parsons. That's the guy too. That's a combo to follow there. He's going to learn a lot from there. He has to. He has no choice. You guys, what do y'all think?
Reed, you go first. Reed.
For me, it's going to have to be Dak.
Dak is Dak.
One of the best things about Hard Knocks is seeing all the young players who are trying to make the team. But I want to see Dak. How is he progressing? This is a guy who just recently got paid big elite quarterback money. Mm-hmm. And he has to live up to that now. And it is imperative for if the Cowboys want to do good, for Dak to be good. And they can't have one or another. If the Cowboys want to be good, Dak has to play good. So that's what I'm most excited about. Yeah. That's all I have to say, really.
I agree with you, Rita, but I'm going to have to go with the fact that they need Zeke back.
That's true.
It feels like Zeke was the one that was hurt last season, not Dak Prescott. Because, I mean, they could have survived with another quarterback. They tried their best with Dalton. I mean, but
he got injured.
Zeke was not a factor at all last year. If you look at his stats, I mean, I don't even want to look at him. But
he had like 4 fumbles.
Yeah, compared to other like seasons that he's had previously, like this guy was a force. Like he was literally the Derrick Henry of this past year in those years prior. So I mean, he needs to get back to form. He needs to hold on to the ball and not fumble it so much because he's always had fumbling issues. He can't carry the bread in his arm because I mean he's just loafing around with it, man. You know, he's running like a quarterback with that ball. I mean, with the amount of goals that he has. But I also want to see him and his chemistry with Dak Prescott. Like you always see Zeke working out by himself. He's always like at a beach or with some other players who aren't even on the team. He doesn't really seem like a big team chemistry guy, and I feel like that's what his downfall is. I'm not too sure if like that's how every running back who has that type of social status likes to work out and do all that stuff. But I mean, I just think that he needs to become more of a team player and he needs to really look at himself and see what's really wrong with him and why he hasn't produced like he has when he got drafted. That's mine. That's who I'm going to be looking for. And of course, just the relationships with all the players that are getting cut or trying to make the team. But really, those superstars are what everybody needs to be looking at because those are the guys that are going to make or break the Dallas Cowboys and their season this year.
Yeah, very true. Those are excellent selections. And that can come down to leadership. You know, whenever someone's not going to volunteer practices or whatnot, but like, hey, we got to get together. We're doing this. Tom Brady did that. He did something similar to that. He didn't go to OTAs, but he invited the team for like a team building exercise where they train together his own way so they could get to know each other more and build that chemistry, especially with the younger players. For Reed, you said Dak Prescott, and I know almost every Cowboy fan, that's who they're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing him, but I will not be surprised if they really limit his practice play, and his preseason games. They might just save him for maybe the last preseason game or whatnot, just for a couple, plays, but they might be really conserving him to make sure he's ready for the league.
Is there still concerns for his injury still?
I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, if you have that much on the line,
I guess.
Yeah, that's only.
I mean, he'll get some camera time still, though.
Right. I'm surprised you guys didn't mention CD Lamb.
Yeah, I feel like he's already proved himself a little bit. I mean, he's going to go into his second year here. He's a good wide receiver. He's just going to get better and better and better. I mean, so to look at him on Hard Knocks, you really don't have to pay attention too much on how much he's progressing, because he's going to progress. He just needs Dak back so he can get those stats back up, and he's going to be a force in the league as well.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see about that. I know he had an outstanding season last year. Hopefully this year he might have one. I'm not going to say hopefully. I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but yeah, he was awesome. Big, tall, lengthy dude, long arms. He needs to beef up a little bit, but he does have some speed on him as well. That's awesome. That's a good weapon for the Cowboys out there. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. Remember, that is going to be premiering Tuesday, August 10th at 10 p.m.
Nice.
Tuesday, August 10th, 10 p.m. 5 episodes every Tuesday. So yeah, that's going to be cool.
I'm mad right now.
Why are you mad?
Why are you mad, Reed?
We're here for the past 30 minutes. We've been nice to the Cowboys, and there's not a single Cowboy in our chat right now. Where are they?
We did this for the Cowboys fans, and they're not even here.
What the heck?
They're subbing to their HBO. They're trying to get tickets to go see them, do something. That's what they're trying to do. They should be worried. They're gonna have a tough season.
Is this the last time we're dedicating an episode to the Cowboys?
Right, even
last time.
Yeah, and that's because I love the Cowboys. Forget them.
Yeah.
We did it for the fans. This is what they do to us.
We need to do an experiment. Next podcast, we're gonna bash on them to see how many fans come and comment.
Oh, they're all.
I feel like that's the only time when they come out.
Yep.
Is whenever we're bashing, but every time we're complimenting them, it's quiet.
Yep.
Nothing. No. I don't know why you hate the Cowboys. Do you not just hear our last podcast?
I don't know, man. They thrive off the negativity.
They do. Yep. Maybe we should be negative more often. Let's just hate every
I'm trying to say, man.
Let's hate the NFL. Just hate it. Lester Menace says, yeah, do that. Yeah, boo Steelers. Boo. You're going to finish last in the division. Last.
Big Ben walks up.
Oh, that's gonna be a great division, man. Great division. The Browns, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals.
Go Browns.
Go Brownies. I got the Brownies. Go Brownies.
Yep. I got the Bengals, man.
Yeah,
I got the Bengals. They don't have a defense, but you know what?
You're gonna be disappointed, AJ.
Can my editor put a tear going down my face, please? Just kidding. I am the editor.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got a special segment going on today. It is going to be the questions are presented by none other than the Green Bay Packer fan, and the segment was presented by none other than the Gabe Your Babe. But it is copyrighted, but whatever.
Yeah, you did kind of steal the idea.
Who did I copyright that from?
Me.
Why did you say anything? I came up with this idea, and I
came up with it.
Not that I came up with it, I thought of it, and I was like,
"You thought of it?
You thought of it?
Done this before, and no one said, "Oh, it was." AJ never said, "Oh, it was me." I thought of that.
I did say it.
I don't remember you saying it.
I put it in the chat. I got my receipts.
Oh my goodness!
So we are doing the segment head to head. where two of us gets topics and we have to argue amongst each other why we think we're right. It is called head to head. Very similar to the topic that I came out with, or segment, one-on-ones.
There you go.
Kind of similar.
Kind of similar, except head to head is a more catchy name. If any of y'all have played football out there, you guys know what one-on-ones are, and you probably hate it just as much as I do. I hated one-on-ones. I hated it. That was every Tuesday practice, one-on-ones.
Especially when the field's like they have stickers everywhere and spinas. Not fun.
Oh yeah, you remember that?
I mean, the 2 years I played, yeah.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
I retired early. Go ahead, redraw those names. Who's gonna?
You guys ready? I'm pulling them out of my hat.
Look at that. You're a magician.
Dude, that's cheese, man. That's cheese.
All right, first name.
First name. It's going to be me. I know it's going to be me.
We got Vince.
Oh,
you can read that.
Oh, man.
Hey, chat, if you cannot see, I am trying to stay out of this. I am trying so hard to stay out of this.
Vic and AJ would be a good debate. I mean, podcast, y'all have a pretty good one, but we'll see.
All right.
I'm ready.
We got Gabe, your babe.
Yeah, let's go.
It's gonna be me.
So, for this question between you guys, we got a good one here. All right. You guys are debating on this question. Which defense was better? The 2013 Seahawks, the Legion of Boom, or the 2014 Patriots with Revis Island?
Ooh.
Man, I don't know.
All right.
I got
ding, ding, ding.
Who's going first?
I'm going to go with the better defense was. Man, that's a really tough question because the Legion of Boom was really, really great. Patriots were really, really good too, but we both lost a Super Bowl. So, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We got
I have the Patriots, of course.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is not in the script right now. This is not the script. I'm lost. What page are we on?
I got the Patriots, of course.
It's hard to go against the Legion of Boom, man. Everybody knows them. Everybody knows what they're about.
I don't know. The reason why I disagree with the Legion of Boom is because, of course, you beat the Broncos, beat them up really bad, right? But then, 2 years later, you still had a good Legion of Boom defense. I know you said 2014, but you went out there and the Patriots tore you to smithereens. Not tore you to smithereens, but definitely exposed that Pete Carroll defense of yours. So that's where I'm like, eh. So I have to go with the Patriots, of course. They had a great defense that year. They had a great linebacker core with Gerard Mayo, Winkovich. They had Vince Wilfork on the line, of course.
Big old Wilfork.
Oh, I love that guy. He's my favorite defensive player of all time. And then what made us great is we had Revis Island out there. And I think we had Brandon Browner before he left to Seattle. And Brandon Browner was a bad man. He was 6 foot something, large wingspan, but he could hit somebody. I love that guy.
Wait, what's his weight? Stop moving your glasses. I'm trying to read it off.
Look at my glasses. It's literally y'all four there. I know my Patriot teams. I know their stats. I love them.
Oh my God.
We definitely had McCourty. I think we had Talib as well. Talib, chain snatcher. That guy's dangerous. You better watch out. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think you guys had to leave that year.
So.
Hey, guys, he knows his Patriots team.
Yeah.
He knows his Patriots team. Do not question him.
I'll say out.
But that Patriots team, unfortunately, that defense didn't really win a Super Bowl. So,
all right, I think you hit your time.
I got Patriots way better than Seattle.
Let's hear what you got, Vince.
So,
Buckaroo.
everybody knows Legion of Boom. Everybody knows Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. Richard Sherman. Hey, you know Richard Sherman, AJ.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I wish he was still with the Seahawks. I would not mind him coming back. I don't like him in that red and gold or whatever your colors are.
Oh, he looked great in there. I didn't like it on him, but he did look good. We'll admit it.
The managers were nice.
He's just a great player. But I mean, going back to that season when they won the Super Bowl, I mean, what can I say? They creamed everybody. They were hit sticking with, like, it was Madden. I mean, they were just going off all the time. They had Russell Wilson on the other side on the offense doing all of that, all his work with Marshawn Lynch and Doug Baldwin. But when we talk about the Legion of Boom, everybody knows them for hard hitting. They were merciless. I mean, there's nothing more to say about them. They're one of the greatest backfields in the NFL. I'm not going to say the greatest because there were a lot of great ones. And I could even say that the 49ers had one of the greatest backfields back there when they had a lot.
Ronnie Lott, baby. Woo.
Yeah. But yeah, man, the Legion of Boom was just good. They were there for like a good 4 years, and then they started breaking up. But
the tears.
Looking at Gabe.
Look at his glasses. We got you in 4K, man.
I
in 4K.
I went back and I looked just in case. That's why.
Oh,
because I was confused with that team with the 2016 Patriot team. That's why. So we did go to the Super Bowl and we did beat the Seahawks that year.
Yes.
So
yes, you did.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That was my first Super Bowl experience, winning experience. So I have to say that Patriot team is significantly better than the Seahawks. Reason being because we went up against a good Russell Wilson offense, right? And it was okay. But Tom Brady went out there and kicked that defense around.
Didn't the Seahawks go against the Peyton Mannings that year?
Peyton Manning paid them to lose. Okay,
they
don't know that, but he paid them to lose.
Wait,
where you
Manning lost?
Talking about?
Yeah. The Peyton Manning Super Bowl where he got creamed by the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. Did you not hear the rumor? Rumor has it he paid them.
What are your sources? Tell me right now.
No.
It was like back then. I don't remember because it was so long.
You don't remember your source?
He paid them to lose? For him to lose?
That was a conspiracy.
That was a conspiracy?
He paid them to play well?
This is not conspiracy football talk. No, this is not who we are. All right?
Jeez.
Take him off the screen. Let Vincent finish.
That's just a really good question. That's all it is. Dang.
Let's let Vincent finish here. Let's let Vince finish.
Right. So here's my defense on why I think that the Legion Boom was better. So I'm going to pull up the starters for the Patriots just because I don't know them like Gabe does. But when we're talking about I believe we're talking about the 2014 Patriots, right? When they won.
Yeah, but the defense, not just Legion Boom and the backfield, the whole defense in total.
The entire defense.
I was just highlighting the big people.
Was it?
Okay, Gabe was right. They had Ninkovich, Will Fork, Chandler Jones on the line. Chris Jones was in the rotation or whenever they went 4-3. Let's see. They had Jamie Collins at linebacker, Gerard Mayo, Hightower. That's a good linebacker core. I cannot lie with that. I feel like when I was playing Madden, I would play with them because they had a super fast and super big linebacker core. But they had Darrell Revis, and he was great. Brandon Browner, Patrick Chung, and Devin McCourty.
Patrick Chung. That's who they have.
Chung is a good safety. I mean, I remember that guy. He was good. He had a lot of big hitting plays, even though he was a smaller guy. He was just all over the field all the time.
Yeah. Retired.
But I don't think they compare to the Legion of Boom. The Legion of Boom was hard hitting. They would track that ball all the time with Earl Thomas. I mean, Richard Sherman was locked down on one side, and they had Earl Thomas hovering on the other side to help out that weaker cornerback that we had there. But still, I mean, they were just locked down. There's some games, including the Super Bowl against the Broncos in 2013, they were just like unstoppable. I mean, you could see that the Broncos could not do anything. Whether they tried to run, pass, the players from the Legion of Boom were there. They were all over the field. They didn't have a full. I mean, of course, we had Bennett down there on the line, but when you compare our line and our linebackers, besides Bobby Wagner, compared to the Patriots defense that they had, I think the Legion of Boom really took over that defense more so than having a full defense like the Patriots did. So if we're comparing the Legion of Boom to the entire Patriots defense, I believe the Legion of Boom had more of a more of an impact.
More of a boom.
Yeah, they're just
a boom
better in my opinion.
Before we go on, I don't mean to interrupt. Before we go on, I do have to side with Vince. Right? The defense.
We're voting. You and I. Right now, I'm tired of this, dude. Come on, man. This is supposed to be a heated argument. I hate this timid stuff. This is why I like one-on-ones instead of head-to-head. One-on-ones, the first time I ever did that, dude. This is my own teammate, right? We're practicing. I'm tired. I'm sore. I'm hit. I hit him. My coach grabbed me by the helmet. John Martinez. Shout out to you, John Martinez. Grabbed me by my helmet. Put me up against his face. Hit me on the helmet. Quit being so timid, Alvarado. Come on. Quit being so timid. Hit him. Hit that guy. Come on, man. Hit. This is why we don't call it head-to-head. This is one-on-ones, baby.
All right, so no more head-to-heads. We're doing one-on-ones only.
This is one-on-ones, man. Okay. Enough of this soft stuff. So, obviously, even Gabe's siding with him because he can't defend his own team. Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll go with Vince. The only thing I think Vince was weak on is because I think Maxwell was their weakest link in the Legion of Boom. He was always the guy that people would pick on. Everyone else was covering everybody, not letting anything happen, but he was the weak link. But I do remember the Packers playing both of those teams, and the Patriots were the weaker defense. Both really good, but Vincent will have to win.
Right, but not just – well, the argument does play a big part, right? But if I had to choose, it would have to be the Legion of Boom because as a Niners fan, I saw them all the time, and I hated them. I hated them because they had an amazing defense, and they had a horrible offense, but they had Russell Wilson.
Yep.
And, dude, Russell Wilson with a good defense, that's a championship team every single time. It is. I believe this is their weakest roster in defense that I've ever witnessed. So I'm actually looking forward to this year, even though I know Russell Wilson's going to pull out some magic somewhere. But yeah.
He does that.
Yep. So let's go ahead and bring him back in, see what they got to say.
All right.
Hey, guys.
I want to say I thank Reed for calling me out on not talking about Byron Maxwell, but I did mention that they hovered Earl Thomas over that side because of that. And that's why the Legion of Boom was still someone to reckon with, and that's why you said that they were the better defense to play against when you said that the Packers played them both that year. So, yeah, I mean, they had Brandon Downer as well, but he would rotate in there sometimes. But, yeah, Maxwell was the weaker link, but I think we've always had only one lockdown corner and one weak side. But, yeah.
Yep.
Got a bruise right there. You see that, guys?
Oh my gosh, where'd you get that from?
You okay, bro?
Dude, I'm going too hard with paint, man.
That's from
I don't know where that came from.
one-on-ones.
From one-on-ones. All right, so since they went, do you think you and I should go head-to-head?
Oh, shoot.
That was a trick question. We're not going head-to-head. We're going one-on-one.
I like it.
Oh, okay. You want to pull up that question?
Man, you can't. That Legion of Boom was awesome. I can't freaking
pull it up.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up. Let's go.
All right. Me and AJ are going head-to-head. Or one-on-one. Sorry.
Hey, you're going to get him mad.
Oh, gosh, man.
Sorry.
What are we at? We're at 43 minutes. We can end the podcast here.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so the question me and AJ will be debating against. Who will have the better rushing season this year? The Shanahan proven rushing offense or the running back duo of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon on the Packers?
Big boy Quadzilla.
Quadzilla, baby!
Whoa.
What's up?
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Ding, ding. Get on!
All right. You want to go first, AJ?
Why don't we just hit it at the same time? This is one-on-one.
We're
This ain't no
Pokemon
battle. This ain't no Pokemon battle, dude. It's not your turn, my turn. Let's just go at the same time, man. I'm telling you right now, the Shanahan system is going to have a more successful rushing season than the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
Even though that I feel that the Packers are going to be running more if they do not have Aaron Rodgers, because there's a huge possibility they don't have him. They're going to be running more. The Shanahan system is all about the run first. He brings that old school boom, boom, ground and pound game.
Yep. I'll start off by saying I'm not going to trash the 49ers rushing offense. I think they're very good. Shanahan is just a genius. He can put any running back in there, and it'll be at least halfway decent. But I do think we're going to have a better rushing team this year. We'll throw the Aaron Rodgers, will he play or will he not, out of the conversation because that's just a what if. I do think we're going to be running more no matter what. I just feel like Matt LaFleur is trying to have that more balanced offense. So I'm going to go off our last year's stats and bring up some other stuff. Okay. Last year, we did have more rushing yards against than you guys. Now, the 49ers did have a lot of injuries. So that is to play in this, definitely.
We went through 4 running backs last year.
Yes.
4.
I looked at your guy that had the most yards. I'd never heard of him before.
Jeff Wilson Jr.?
Yes, I'd never heard of that guy.
Jeff Wilson Jr., baby. He was our 4th string, and he led us. We were ranked 15. I did my research too, Rito.
I know you did.
All right?
That's why you wanted to do this debate, right?
Oh, baby, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. No, I do my research on everything. In this podcast, I do my research, okay? So, yeah, last year, you guys had more. I believe you guys were ranked, 10th? We're ranked 15th or 9th. You're like somewhere between 8 or 10. We're ranked 15th, right? That's still not bad for going through 4 running backs. And just to remind you, before the season started, the Niners went through 5 offensive centers. 5 centers, dude. Have you ever heard of that before? No, that doesn't happen. So, yeah, we went through 4 freaking running backs. Jeff Wilson Jr. led us off. But you know what? This draft, we drafted 2 new running backs. Trey Sermon, the beast from Ohio State, and Elijah Mitchell. And if you guys don't know Elijah Mitchell, learn his name because he is a future guy. He's coming from Louisiana, baby. Put that on a cracker, dude. Man, that guy's coming from the Raging Cajuns. They had an amazing season last year. He's just a beast, absolute speedster, great hands. He's there for the long run. So injuries, we're ready for that.
Yeah. You guys definitely have depth in the running back field. Why I think Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon are going to be better. One, I'll start off with A.J. Dillon. I mean, I've sent you guys the pictures of his quads. Right. I mean, if you got anybody who's listening right now who has not seen how big this guy's quads are, it's insane. He makes Aaron Jones look like the backup. He does. But he has not been. I'll put him down a little bit. He has not played that much. He only started 1 game last year, and that's because Jamal Williams got caught in the COVID policy, and he didn't have COVID, but he was close to somebody, so he didn't play that game. And Aaron Jones was coming off a little bit of an injury, so A.J. Dillon got that start against the Tennessee Titans, and he rushed for 20. He had 21 rush attempts, 124 yards. He had a 5.9 average and 2 touchdowns.
A beast.
How long has he been in the NFL?
That was his first year.
That was his first year?
Yes.
Okay. Because, yeah, I get it. He's ginormous. He's huge. What game was that? Who were they playing up against?
The Titans. I said that.
Oh, you said the Titans?
Yes.
They struggled defensively.
Yeah.
They did. But you know what? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You guys have a good running back core. But let's look back in the history, right? We went through 4 running backs last year, right? In 2019, we're ranked 2nd, just very short for coming 1st in rushing. In 2018, I went another year behind. We were ranked, we were ranked 13th, still top 15 of the teams, which both those years were still higher than the Green Bay Packers. And I get it, different teams, different times. But Shanahan, man, he had an idea, and just now he's starting to get the ball at a good pace. He's getting people that he wants. He got Trey Lance. He got Trey Sermon. He got Elijah Mitchell. He knows he has a plan. He got rid of Coleman. He got rid of Jet McKinnon. He got rid of Matt Breida. I mean, we got Raheem Mostert, which in 2019, he led the NFL in rushing yards. That guy is a beast. But then again, it comes health. Last year, he got injured for a couple games. That's all right. And I don't know. the Packers, they lost some linemen, right?
We lost we lost our center, who is a huge part of our offense. Best center in the league. That's definitely going to hurt us. But we did draft for this to happen, so hopefully our coming up guy will play better. But Jenkins, our offensive guard, we can put him anywhere on the line. He did that last year. He played every single position. We have Bakhtiari, best offensive tackle in the league. AJ.
Okay, so let's go back to the Niners. They had a lot of injuries. Like I said, they went through 5 centers before the season even started.
Yeah, you didn't respond.
Did we address that? HE double hockey sticks, we did. And who did we address it with? Alex freaking Mack. Yeah, he's up there in age, but that guy is a beast. Look at his stats. Look at the way he plays. That guy, he makes people scared. And then we had the best, left tackle in the league, Trent Williams. Oh, man, that guy, he's coming back. He's healthy. He's been healthy. Yeah, I think he only missed 1 game last year. And, it was just a minor dinger, whatnot. And then we drafted this little guy. His name is Aaron Banks, 6'5", 325 pounds of pure protection, brother. Jeez, man. So, yes, we did address that offensive line. So I'm really excited to see what the Shanahan system can do with all these running backs because, yeah, we drafted 2 new running backs, but guess who else we got this offseason? Wayne Gallman. When Saquon Barkley got injured, who did everyone pick up in their fantasy league? I know you did, Vince. Wayne freaking Gallman. That guy, he's good. He is good. He's no pushover. He is pretty good. So we picked him up. And then, yeah, Jeff Wilson Jr., we still have him. He's dealing with a little injury right now. He will be back at like the 3rd week when the NFL starts. But let me see if you guys remember this name right here. You guys probably don't. JaMycal Hasty Jr.
I remember that guy.
I do.
That guy, he was a freak, man.
Yeah.
He's a freak. That guy is our 6th string running back. Can you believe
the practice squad, right?
We did. And that guy was a beast. Wow. Just wow. We reloaded in that running back position because you know what? Shanahan knows that he kills our running backs. Literally, like they get injured every year. Dude, we have a full clip in our freaking mag, bro. Bang, bang. Dude, bang, bang, Niner gang. Dude, we're coming in here. We're coming in hot. New offensive line. A lot more running backs, a lot more loaded. Guns blazing. We got a healthy team coming back. So we have Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and our 3rd string. Hopefully it's Jalen Hurd. We got Jimmy G. We got his backup, freaking Trey Lance. And then we have the best tight end in the league, George freaking Kittle, man. Are you kidding me? And I say best because of everything that he does. He's not the best because of how he catches the ball, how he gets open. He's great at the little things. He likes to block. He likes to pancake people, man. He's awesome. He's awesome, full of energy, just like Travis Kelce. He's arguably, the best tight end in the league. But George Kittle, he's up there. You can't argue about that. But, man, that is going to be an awesome team. And it's just so awesome that Shanahan likes to use run first over, passing.
Yeah. I won't say anything wrong with that. As I said at the beginning, put any running back in there, and they're going to do well. But I still believe the running back duo of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon are going to overpower that and be a better duo.
Okay. Is it voting time, you guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Let me call the editor to take Reed and I off. Hey, editor.
All righty.
So,
you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. This is hard because Reed's my best friend, and I don't want to vote against him and all that stuff. But he lost me at his team is gonna run his team's on a pass first team. Regardless if Aaron Rodgers plays, we all know he's not. Regardless of whoever's at quarterback, it's a pass first team. And he made a great point. This is where Reed shot him is tough in the foot. We don't know who Dylan is. I've never heard of that guy. Right now, everybody's talking to him because of his quads, not because of his running game, of how good he runs the ball. That's why I got to side with AJ because his team is a run-first team. The Green Bay Packers are not. They're a pass-first team.
Let's see. Well, I for one, I know who A.J. Dillon is. I saw that game where he came in because I remember I was playing against, I think it was Muhammad, and we were playing against someone on fantasy football, and they had one running back in that game. So I watched that game, and I saw him come in. He was doing some things on that field, man. Like he's a big guy. He's bouncing off tackles. He's even very agile for his size. But I liked AJ's argument as well, just because Shanahan has always been run first, and that's been the Niners and pretty much the NFC West's tactic. I mean, it's run first, pass second, and I agree with you there that Reed, he was always saying they're going to overpower them with the run game, but I just don't see the Packers doing that. Right now, he's in the chat saying, we are changing. I'm sorry, Reed, whether you have Rodgers or not, you're not going to change that much. If anything, you'll go 50-50 in the run game, maybe even 45-55, 55 being pass. But the Niners are always 60-40, and that 60 is going to be run.
On the ball. Yep.
That's just how it is, and whatever. I know that Jones will have majority of the run, and that Dylan will have just the smash mouth football. But with the Niners, every single running back there is going to get a taste. So that's why you never really hear about their run game, because they always have 3 or 4 running backs that are under 1,000 yards. But if you add all that up, that's over 3,000 to 4,000 yards of rushing.
Just keeping them fresh.
That's amazing.
You gotta keep them fresh.
So I'd hate to do this because I know AJ is gonna be so ecstatic right now, but I'm gonna have to go with AJ on this one, just because it's the game.
Y'all smell that? Whoo, man.
Hey, we'll put a pin on this, and we'll see who's right at the end of the season.
Put a pin on this?
Man, there's no such thing as losing in Reed's world. You got to figure out another way to win.
Oh, man. See, that was fun. One-on-ones, head-to-head, whatever you want to call it.
One-on-one. We'll go back. This is all AJ's.
Are you sure? Is that okay with you, Gabriel?
I didn't.
I don't want to step on your toes
accident. Now. It was a sincere accident. I wasn't trying to go over anybody. That's what makes it so funny.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh, that was fun. I think we just hit right on the mark, too. What are we at? 57 minutes?
Yeah.
That is awesome, you guys. Man, I wish we had a little more action in the comment section like we did last week. Last week was a lot of fun. But we will be back next week. And even though this is the desert of the NFL right now, guys, we have so much content coming out. We could talk nonstop. If we wanted to, we could be here for another 2-3 hours, honestly, just arguing. Our voices will be gone. But you know what? Mm-hmm. This is what we love to do. I like talking football. I like arguing. I like winning. Yeah, this is awesome.
Hey, let it be known, AJ denied one of the questions.
What question?
Because he knew he would lose.
Okay, you know what? I denied the question because the odds were stacked up against me.
Hey,
but you know what?
As soon as I pulled Vincent's name, I had to throw AJ's name out of the hat because he said no.
Okay,
last minute.
Okay, you guys. Listen, if you want,
just let that known.
We'll do it next time if you want. I'll argue my way. I could guarantee you that I'm not going to win, but I would do my very best to make it sound like I'm right. Okay, if you guys are curious to know what the question is who was more successful in the past decade, the 49ers or the Seattle Seahawks? Yeah, see, all the viewers are making a face right now. Come on now. Come on. But you know what? If you guys really want to see or hear that argument, let us know on our social media pages, DM us or put it down right now, and we'll do it. I'll back myself up as far as I can.
Set him up, Vince. I set him up.
He's mad. He's mad because I won. He's mad because I won.
I set that question up for you to win, AJ.
You set that question up for me to win, really?
Yeah, man.
Well, how? That doesn't make no sense.
You left out the key part that there's little segments to it. We can also add our free agency and how we're setting up for the future, our draft picks that we have, as well as the draft picks that we just drafted this past year or within the past 2-3 years, and how we're setting up for the future
It's not all about just the record.
I know that. But like I said, the past decade we went through between 4 to 6, head coaches. It's hard to set up, draft a certain way for a common goal. We just started doing that for 3 years. That's it. And we missed a lot. I mean, our first draft pick with Shanahan and John Lynch was freaking Reuben Foster. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Great guy, unfortunately.
Great guy.
Or like great player, but just unfortunately.
Great player. Horrible person. Horrible human being.
Horrible. Yeah. Crazy how he still played for a team after what he did.
Well, he got picked up by the Washington Redskins at the time. And then that's it. He got called again for domestic violence, kicked out of the league. Bye-bye.
Yep. Throw him out there, bro.
All right, you guys. That's the end of our podcast. We appreciate every single one of y'all being out here. If you guys are listening and you guys are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free. We'll catch you guys next week, 6 o'clock sharp. Be there or be square. Don't roast me on that one, please. But yeah, come on, guys. Let's live it up. See you guys till next time.